Good evening, everyone. This is Lena with Especially Made for Me. So sorry for the lateness. I've had some computer issues and I was trying to bypass an update on the computer. And I've been trying to do that for a while because I really didn't want to update the system. But today, for some reason, it would not give me the option to bypass it. I either had to do it an hour from that time or do it right then and there. And either way it went, it was going to be cutting it kind of close. So I was trying to avoid that, but I was unable because it wouldn't let me do anything else with the computer to get ready for the live. So I apologize. Please forgive me for being a little late. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully there'll be no glitches. If so, please let me know via comment if there's any issues. If you can't hear me too well or see me too well or what have you, please let me know via comment so that way I'll know what to work on. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be doing a swag, which could also be used as a centerpiece, of course. So a swag centerpiece. It's a quick and easy one, and it's gonna not take really a whole lot of supplies. So I hope that you like it because it's something that you can do that's fairly quick and easy. And I already have it pretty much about halfway done, but I want to show you how I started it so you'll see how we get to the step that we're at now. So before I go any further, if you haven't already done so, do give thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and click on that bell. That'll notify you when we go live or put up a premiere or upload a new video, so that way you can stay informed that way. Of course, you could also get informed by signing on to our email list, because we do send updates on that if we're not going to be live, or if we are going to be live on different days and things like that, and also let you know about any drawings that we may be having. We're going to try to incorporate that more for this year. So we have one going now for a Valentine's Day kit. So if you haven't seen that, if you haven't been subscribed to the email, that's the only way to participate in it, so you can get the instructions. So do join that if you haven't already done that. So without further ado, I'm going to change the view of the camera so you can see how I got to this part here. Excuse me, go ahead and show you here. So this is what it's going to look like for our base, but I want to show you how it looks before we get to that point. So I'm going to change the view of the camera so you can see me on one corner but see the top of the table. Good evening. Hi, Miss Monica. Excuse me. I have a little bit of a cough that's wanting to catch me. Trying to fight that as well. And it comes and goes. So I'm gonna move this mouse out of the way here just so that we can get going. So to do this, it's like a braid. If you do braids for us ladies, for the hair or for the kiddos. And I've done this before with mesh, so you could also do this with mesh, but I'm gonna be doing this with our sheer mesh that we have on our shop. So to get it started, so that you can get to this part here, we're just basically going to hold it here. We're going to braid with our hands. Basically, that's all it is. So instead of having yarn and instead of having a needle, we're going to be using our hand and our fingers, okay? So you're just going to hold a piece, the beginning of it, and however long you want your tail to be is basically where you're going to hold it at, okay? So to start our knot, so that we can make sure it stays together, we're going to make believe, again, like our fingers are our needle, okay? And we're just going to bring that in. So you're just going to wrap it and pull through, okay? So I'll show you that. I'm going to turn a little bit so maybe that way you can see a little bit better on my hands. So you're going to grab, so you have your finger going through it. You're going to wrap around and just kind of pull a little bit so it'll be nice and loose. That way you'll be able to get your finger through it, okay? And once you have it twisted, you're going to have two fingers through here and you're going to pull that material through it, okay? And there's your first loop. So this becomes a knot to keep it all together, and now you have your loop so that we can continue to bring more material through, okay? So to do that, you just position your hand as you need to. You could either grab your material on this side to kind of hold it together and then pull through, or you could just put your hand through your loop and then just pull right through it. Okay, I'm going to do that a couple more times so you can see that. So you just basically have your hand through that loop. You're going to grab your material on the other side and you're just going to pull through. okay? And you're going to continue to do that for as long as you want your centerpiece, your swag, or garland, because you could do it as long as you want it. So you could also use this as a way to do a garland, depending on how much material you have, okay? So once you pull all the way through, you go and you grab your next bunch and pull through, okay? And you can see it's already the same, getting that shape. So depending on how long or how short you want it, if you're going to do a small centerpiece or a short swag, or if you want to do a garland, then of course you'll need more material. So when you get to the end, to make sure it's tied off, all you do is pull that one all the way through, and then you're just going to pull a little bit, and there's your other knot. This one, of course, is a little bit shorter because it was just my leftover, but that's basically all it takes to make this, okay? And then you can cut your tail as long or as short as you want it. If you want them both even, like I did here, you could do that as well. And I'm going to bring that one more into focus here. So that's all it is. I'm going to go put this one to the side. Wanted to make sure I showed you how I got to that point. Okay, so this is our swag centerpiece, and you could use either side because both sides will look okay, because you still got to dress it up, and that's where all of these other things come into play. And you could use a lot of things, a couple of things, entirely up to you. So what I have here, I'll show you what these are. I already cut them to 12 inches. It's these decorative mesh from the dollar store. And I have like a very hot pink and a light pink. And all I did was cut them at 12 inches each, so that we can have some to kind of spread some more of the different colors with our mesh, our little fabric mesh here. So my thought is to just tie these on. We do have some heart sticks here that we could also get from the dollar store. And this, I can't even remember when and where I got it, to be honest with you. But there are picks. Let's see if this tells me where. So I've had these for left over for a while. No, it just says XOXO spray. So it doesn't tell me their location. But anywho's, there were 4 of these, and I've been just kind of using them as I go. And I had more sprays over there. So just trying to use some of my leftover stuff. So for these, what we're going to do is combine them, and we're going to tie them off. I'll move this over a little bit here. Just kind of gathering it in the middle. Doesn't have to be exact. Because what we're doing is we want to spread some of these colors around. Now we could either tie it off with wire, or we can tie them straight on in here. So you can see we have these little spaces in between, so we can actually use those to tie these in, or to weave them right on in. Entirely up to you. I'm going to run it through, so I'm just kind of using my finger here again. So we're not going to be using needles or anything like that, and we're just going to weave it right through. Now you can glue these in, or you can tie them, and I'll show you how that looks. If you want to tie them, it'll just make it a little bit shorter if you choose that option. That's the only other thing to think of. I kind of like leaving mine open since we're going to be putting stuff on top of it and then gluing it. But you can definitely do a tie and then just spread it all out. And then since you're going to have them in different locations, it just adds a little bit of a little oomph on there. So, and then just alternate your lighter color and your darker color. And I'm putting both in just because that light one is, for me, it's a little too light, and the other one is a little, I don't know, it might be the pink thing, who knows. But just spread them out as you feel. No wrong way of doing this. It's just based on your preference. And again, I'll show you how it is both ways. You can leave it on, or you can tie it. And then just spread it out. And you could choose which way you want to spread them on here. think I cut just 5 sets. So I wanted to have a middle. How we doing, Miss Monica? And if you notice here, I'm just alternating on the space, just so I can spread everything out. Just basically going left and right. And what I like about this, if you do it this way, you don't have to worry too much about stems and wires and all of that. And the other way I was mentioning, without tying it on, because we will be gluing the hearts and everything else, that'll still keep it together. So that's definitely another option. It's just something different to do. Okay, one more after this one, and we can get to doing our hearts. And while I'm thinking of it, oops, sorry about that, y'all. I'm trying to reach for my battery. Doing good. Doing good. Just kind of concerned with our weather. It's like, you know, it's not Florida over here. At least that's what my mom would say. Did you move Florida with freezing rain and all of this stuff going on? It's like, why? It's a little cold, just a little cold. Got that little bit of ice forming. It's like, you know, that doesn't happen in Florida. What's going on? We had that, I think, about 4 years ago. And it's like everything closed down just because of a little bit of ice and snow or whatnot. Anywho, but doing okay, Just try not to let it get me. You know, I don't try not to catch a cold or whatever. Okay, this is the last one. Alrighty. Spreading the love. Okay. So then our biggest decisions are going to be where to add our decor. I do have this cute little bear that I was thinking of putting in the middle, but I'm not sure yet. So that's why I have them to the side. I'm thinking with the XO and the hearts it might be good. Three of each. And I think I'm going to actually take them off the pick. I'm going to glue these straight on. So I'm going to do we may use more than that, but let's see. My thought is to do the reds on top of these. And then do the pinks on the other. So we may use more. While we wait on the glue, we're going to cut these. This is where glitter goes all over the place because these have lots of glitter. Can cut them as close as possible here. Okay. Lots and lots of glitter. So I just thought I would do a quick and easy project today, so it doesn't take long at all. Almost ready, almost ready. So just kind of placing where I may want to have these at. And then our cute little bear. Take the tag off. We can glue him on. So this is gonna be pretty cute. Looks like our glue is ready. So I'm just gonna put some glue right on here and glue it straight on in. So like I mentioned, quick and easy project, not much to it. Just thought with all the computer issues I was having, it's like, you know, I need to just change things up a bit and just do something else that may not take as much time. These, I kind of want them to stand up a bit, so I'm going to try and glue just on the bottom where the pick was. I'm just going to spread them around. Hello there. How we doing, Miss Hyla? Where is, there it goes. Okay, I'm going to glue on our little bear before I continue with the pink ones. Now you could also run wire through the bear, like by the legs or by the neck if you would prefer to do that. I am going to glue him straight on. I'm going to put one of the red ones right on the bear as well. Doing good, doing good. Ain't he cute? I love little bears. I love little bears, stuffed animals. So I am just adding these and just kind of have a couple of them together just to kind of add to the different colors. So of course we gotta have our red and our white and our pink and our little bear already has a little heart on there. So I am going to put one right on him. So this is one of those projects that you can do in just a few minutes. Quick and easy. Yes, definitely floral wire. You can run the wire through or use some glue. So there it is, quick and easy. Could also do little bows on the end of it, just for the tails. But there we go. That was a quick and easy one. I like quick and easy ones. So you could probably do 2 of these, maybe 3, depending on how long you make it, with just the 1 roll of the fabric mesh. And probably get them all done, I would say within like 30 minutes or so. Could probably get them all done. Because it's that easy. Put it more into focus. So something cute for a kid's room or a centerpiece on their door. Not much to it. Cute little bear. Any questions on all of that? Thank you all so much for joining. I thought for sure it's like, okay, I'm gonna have the same technical difficulties as last time. I may not be able to go live. Thought I might have to do it, record it, and then upload it later. So glad it worked out. Just a little bit late getting started. So it took us about maybe 15 minutes to do this. So I definitely could do 2 or 3 in 30 minutes or so if you want to make multiples. Alrighty, well, don't forget, we have our contest going on. Check your email if you're on our email list. There were some instructions given there. Only those on our email list can participate on that. So that way you can hopefully win that Valentine's kit. Glad you like it. Yes, something quick and easy. Just a little braid, just do a little braid, a little crocheting, I guess, with the material. And you could do this also with actual mesh. We've done a couple of projects like that. I think for Christmas we did, using that method. So definitely versatile. Just another different way of putting things together, because why not? So until next time, everyone, let me know if any questions. Don't forget to check your email to see about that drawing we're having, and let your friends and family know so maybe they can join our email list and participate as well. So the XO, I got it. It was actually last year. I kind of like peruse the stores after the seasons are ending, the different holidays, and I can't remember if it was Hobby Lobby or Michael's, to be honest with you, but it's been at least a year. It was right after the Valentine's Day season last year, and I had a couple of the picks left. There's 4 of them on each pick, and I had the 2 left, so I thought, hey, let's use some remnants. But I think it was either Michael's or Hobby Lobby, but I'm just not too sure which one, since it was already over a year ago. But check it out, because they probably will bring it back again, and I'll check around to see if they bite, and then I can announce it and let you know. Until next time, y'all, stay safe, keep creating, share your pictures, tag me on it, so that way I can see them as well. And we'll be back on Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, doing another project. If you have any thoughts, anything you would like to see, let me know, either via comment here or send me an email, and then we'll see if we can go ahead and do that. Just don't forget, if you use glitter, I gave that tip, I can't remember how long ago it was, to clean up your area, because glitter gets everywhere, and you can clean and clean, and then you still see glitter days later. If you use a damp paper towel and wipe it down, it actually picks it up a lot quicker, and you'll have none left over. So just a tip there, just don't clean up when you use something that has a lot of glitter, like our XO. That'll definitely help with the cleanup. So until next time, y'all, stay safe, keep creating, stay liquid. Bye-bye.